Hey guys, this is Zola and this is Celebrity TV.
What's up, fam? This is Bizzy B. Yeah, it's been a while since I spoke to you guys, but guess what? I'm here today.
Yeah, so today we'll be talking about the $20 bill and how Harriet Tubman replaced Andrew Jackson on the bill, and Treasury Secretary Jacob Lew announced on Wednesday, April 20th, that the abolitionists and former slave Harriet Tubman will replace President Andrew Jackson on the bill, but Alexander Hamilton remain on a $10 bill. What's your thoughts on this, Bizzy B?
Oh, here's the thing. Harriet Tubman, oh my gosh, you can't even argue with the woman's courage, her strength, her beliefs, her tenacity. She was an escaped slave, and she also helped tons of slaves escape what they call the Underground Railroad.
Right.
Now, everybody know the Underground Railroad wasn't necessarily actually a railroad. It was a way and a trail to escape. What a lot of people didn't know, she wasn't just no defenseless woman helping slaves escape. Harriet Tubman carried a gun. She was going to take people, the slaves, black people, to freedom one way or the other.
Wow.
Yeah, she wasn't no punk. She had mad courage. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't no lightweight, by no means. So we will always forever be grateful to the history of Harriet Tubman. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so beautiful, her story. I would have loved to have met her if I had a chance. Because a woman with that courage, my gosh, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I could have never been a slave, Zola.
Yeah.
No, I would have either escaped or they'd have had to kill me. And it's sad to say, but even if it meant me, hurting somebody else for my freedom, that may have just had to happen. You know what I'm saying? So if I was born back then, and I was in a situation, a slavery situation, I would have loved to have met her and helped her with her journey. Now, here's my thing. As far as the $20 bill replacing Andrew Jackson, the history of dollar bills is presidents.
Right.
There's no dollar bill, whether it be the $1 bill, whether it be the $5 bill, whether it be the $20 bill, whether it be the $100 bill, whether it be the $50 bill. Every dollar bill, every legal tender has a photo of a president. My opinion is that Harriet Tubman should be remembered.
Right.
But if we're celebrating black people, if we're celebrating African Americans, if we're celebrating Africans, and the dollar bills all have a history, what they have in common, that they have a picture of a president, why aren't we putting President Barack Obama on the $20 bill?
Wow.
I don't understand that. What's going on?
Yeah.
We love Harriet Tubman, but why are we not putting Barack Obama? Our first black president. Some people say we had a black president before years ago. You know about that story, right? Yeah, we had a black president years ago. We'll probably bring a photo up on screen, guys. Years ago, but it was when they said it was when the nation was divided, so they didn't really, count it as in the records.
They didn't acknowledge it.
They didn't acknowledge it. Right. But that's a whole nother story. But look it up, guys. Look it up when you get a chance to check your history. Look it up. President Barack Obama, our first acknowledged black president, who has done a lot for health care, has done a lot for dental care, has done a lot to help cease fires in Iraq. President Obama, who's pushing for the free community college to make college more accessible to the nation. President Barack Obama, who's peaceful, articulate man who won twice. That cracks me up.
What?
That cracks me up. I used to hear people say, oh, please, ain't nobody gonna vote for him. Oh, please, even if all black people vote for him, he can't win because it's not enough black people in this country. And guess what? They were right.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Yeah, there's only 40 million black people in this country.
Wow.
That's it.
And what's the other?
White people, white Caucasians,
yeah.
220 million.
Wow.
And 60 million Hispanics.
Wow.
Now, what does that tell you? For President Barack Obama to have won twice, it wasn't just black people voting for him. There was a lot of white people voting for him.
Interesting.
So he must have done something right to get votes from all across the board. And not only that, he was voted in twice.
Yeah, well, what'd that tell you?
Oh my gosh.
The numbers.
The numbers, I mean, some people say, oh, he's not a good president, or he's like laid back. If that was so true, how did he get in office twice?
Right, and he corrected the economy in a good way. I mean, it's not perfect because it's not going to be. It's
never going to, under no president will it ever be perfect.
Right, but the employment rate and opportunities, you know, you have to have health care and everything. And even when you file your taxes, if you don't have health care, you get penalized. But if you do, you get a credit. You can get a larger refund. I don't know if people know that. So he is helping the economy in a lot of ways. That's right.
That's right. So my opinion is that we love Harriet Tubman.
Yes.
But if it was up to me, President Barack Obama, our first acknowledged black president, our strong brother, my brother, would be on the $20 bill. Here at Celebrity TV, we try to give little information. We have other blogs, so a lot of you guys know that I'm on other blogs. Because one of you sent a comment and said, these guys are all over the place, get a job. For your information, we have many businesses. Zola has other jobs.
Yes.
And I am a Screen Actors Guild union actor, for your information. But it's okay. I mean, we take everything with a grain of salt. We're not upset. Oh, and to the young lady who said that I said looked it on the Beyonce cousin story. You right. You got me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes old slang do come back, but I do know the proper terminology is looked. So don't worry. Yeah, but we try to give information that could help you guys in life. And don't worry, I'm about to create a blog that's going to be nothing but information that can help people, help America, help citizens. A lot of people don't know that when they lose their job, when they're laid off, or when they're even fired, if you was at that job more than a few months, if you was at that job for, it's definitely 6 months, but now you might can collect it if you was at the job like 2 months or more. You can collect unemployment, but you have to have been fired or laid off.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can collect unemployment. Go online and type in unemployment insurance or unemployment compensation, and you can collect unemployment. If a job laid you off or fired you, I don't care if it was a fast food job at McDonald's and one of the managers didn't like you. If you was there for 2 months or more, definitely if you was there for 6 months, you can collect unemployment. Now, if you get the maximum of unemployment, you will receive a check for $400 a week until you get another job. All right. Even if you get a temp job, like say you get a job for like 2 days a week, the other 3 days you can collect unemployment. All right. So look into that. OK, there's a lot of people who are saddened because they lost their job, but they don't know that they can collect unemployment insurance. It's by law. Don't worry. They have to pay it. It's law. You have to receive it.
I just want to say it's a lot easier now. You can go online and do all of this. Before, you would have to fill out forms. You have to go request forms, fill it out, mail it back, or whatever. Now everything's online, so it's not as hard as you think.
Everything could be done online. So don't sit there and starve. If you lost your job, if you was at your job between 2 to 6 months and you lost your job, if you was at your job for over a year, if you lost your job, go online, type in unemployment insurance for your state where you live at, and you can fill out everything online and you will start to receive a check. And do they do a direct deposit, Zola? Do you know?
They either give you a like a debit card. They send you a debit card and your money comes on that now.
Okay, see there?
Yeah,
see?
Money comes on that. That's you use it as a debit card and do your spending.
Yeah, don't sit there starving, all right? Don't sit there depressed. I mean, you can have money coming in. If you was fired, you can have money coming in. Now, I have to reiterate, if you quit, that's your decision.
You walk off the job.
If you walk off the job, you can't get unemployment. But even if you were fired for something that you did wrong, you still can get unemployment. But this is what some jobs do. Be careful. Don't sign anything. If they say, we want you to sign this, we're thinking about hiring you, don't sign anything. If they want to get rid of you and you feel that they're mad at you, and then they come around and say, you know what, we're thinking about promoting you, we're going to explain this to you, and just sign this that you received the information, don't sign it. Because what you're doing is you're signing away your unemployment insurance rights. And once you sign it, they're going to get rid of you, and you're not going to be able to get unemployment.
And if they try to trick you and tell you, okay, we had a conversation about what you did wrong, or we had a talk, now sign this to say we had a talk with you. Don't sign that either.
Don't sign it.
Yeah.
Now, if you already signed it, still attempt or try to apply for unemployment insurance. And if there's a comment section online when you're applying, just say you already signed it, but you signed it under duress. Say they tricked you, they lied to you, they scared you, so you signed it under duress. And explain it. They told you that you was about to get a promotion. Explain it. Don't lie if it didn't happen. If they wasn't about to get a promotion, they just told you to sign it, and then they got rid of you. Don't lie and say they told you to get a promotion. Just be honest. Say they asked you to sign it knowing that you wasn't fully aware of what you were signing.
Or they asked you to sign it saying that we had a conversation about this particular issue. So let's confirm that we had the conversation. You're going to put it in your employee file. Okay? So sign this to say we talked. Don't sign that either. Because that is a way to say, okay, we talked to this person, he or she, but they didn't correct themselves, so we're going to get rid of them now. So don't sign that either. That's like signing away, you know,
your rights. Now here's the thing. It's not all done just because you sign.
Right.
Still apply. See, they want you to believe that. They want you to believe that if they can trick you to sign and you sign, there's no way you can get unemployment insurance. They want you to believe that. It's not all done just because you signed. You still can apply for unemployment insurance and see will you get it. All right. So do not forget, please, if you've been on a job for 2 or more months and they let you go, you can collect unemployment insurance. Don't just sit there depressed while you're looking for another job, needing money. You can get up to $400 a week, depending on what the salary that you was making. Now, I'm going to tell you this before I go. The unemployment insurance will last for 25 weeks. Now, 25 weeks is 6 months. That means if you don't get another job, you can get a check every week for 6 months. Okay, now if you get another job, you can't get it. It's stopped. You know what I'm saying? If you get another job, your unemployment is going to stop. You can't have a job and continue to get an unemployment check. Right. You can't do that. Okay, now if you're out of work and you're getting an unemployment check, it will last for 6 months, and then you can apply again and get an additional 13 weeks. That's 3 months. So altogether, you can get an unemployment check for 9 months.
Right. And what you have to do is you have to report in weekly saying that you are still looking for employment, and you have to fill something small online, submitting for the week that you want to be paid. Every week you have to submit online.
Right.
Okay, I didn't find work this week. You submit that. And then you get a check every week.
Yeah, you have to submit every week, all right? Just because you get your one check, don't think you're going to just keep getting checks. You submit every week. But go to the website, unemployment insurance, okay, for whatever state you're in.
Right.
And it will walk you through everything you need to do, okay?
And there might be slight differences in different states as far as a little small differences. That's why you have to check what city and state you're in to see how it goes in that city and state, but overall it's the same.
Right. Okay, guys, now go on and get that check, okay? Don't sit there depressed. Now, if you go out and get another job, you good. You good. Don't worry about it. You don't have to collect no unemployment insurance. You're working. You're getting new checks from the new job. You're loving your new job. You're having a great time.
Right.
But if you was fired and you can't seem to find a job for nothing, in your last job, you worked for 2 or more months and you was either laid off or fired. I don't care if you was fired because the guy didn't like you. You still can collect unemployment, all right?
Right.
If you was fired and you worked 2 months or more, you can collect unemployment. If you don't have another job, go online, all right, type in unemployment insurance for whatever state you're in and start getting paid, all right? All right, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. President Obama for the $20 bill. What do you think about it? Send a comment. Tell me what you think.
And send a comment how you feel about Harriet Tubman.
Yeah. Send that comment as well. All right. I'm so glad I'm back talking to you guys. I missed you guys. All right, talk to you soon. This is Bizzy B.
And this is Sola.
And this is Celebrity TV. Yo, we out.
One.